Nigeria will continue to enjoy strong ties with Norway, especially in the area of investments in shipping, power, as well as agriculture. This is according to the ambassador of Norway to Nigeria when he visited Governor Wike at Government House in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. While expressing the state government's intention to continue to partner with the Norwegian government, Governor Wike urged the ambassador to facilitate investments in the state and in the South-South region for the economic development of the country.
Nigerian-Norwegian relations are broad-spectred. It also includes strong engagement, in particular in the offshore oil sector in Nigeria and in this part of the country in particular. We have more than 40 companies active on the offshore sector. We have strong political cooperation. I'll come back to that. We are proud to be part of a technology transfer cooperation.
One of those things that will help us, one, to reduce the restiveness of the youth, is anything that will create employment. And one of those things that will create employment, which we will plead with you to establish in Rivers State, is the shipbuilders company, the Norwegian shipbuilders company. From my investigation, and it does appear that people prefer, when they hear Lagos, the major our terrain calls for such company in this state. And they are assured that the state government will give you necessary support for the establishment of a Norwegian ship builders company. That would a long way, help our youth to be skilled, it will create employment, and other economic activities will spring up.
Staying in the South-South region, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps Abia Command has discovered large-scale vandalism activities along the Shell pipeline right-of-way at the boundary with Rivers State. According to the state commandant, Dr. Benito Eze, the suspected oil thieves took advantage of the vulnerability of the area to carry out their activities. He says the vandals came through the waterways to take crude, passing a pipeline 600 meters away from that pipeline.
This act had been going on for quite some time. These men, when you come this way, they will go this way. You come this way, you go this way. But this time around, we are going to approach it holistically. You can see some of our men are on a life jacket because some came through the sea, some came through the land. And with our intelligence and surveillance, I believe we're going to handle it effectively. Vandalism, most especially when it comes to pipeline, is a very criminal act. And anybody who is caught in this will be treated according to what the law says. So it will be better for them to go about to get themselves engaged in acts that are crime-free. And with our collaboration, we are determined to make sure that the law-abiding citizens of Nigeria are properly taken care of.
And Nasarawa State Governor Tanko Almakura has been inspecting road projects in Lafia, the state capital, to ensure that contractors are adhering to the standards agreed. Governor Almakura, whose administration prioritizes infrastructure, went around some of the sites to see the level of work done.
Having flagged off various infrastructure projects in Lafia, the Nasarawa State Governor Tanko Almakura takes time to tour facilities to ascertain that their level of quality meets the required standard. Majority of the projects are road infrastructure, a part of Mr. Almakura's resolve to reduce the traffic gridlock at the city centre.
What we are trying to do is to ensure to give Lafia an uplift that will make it befit its name. You could see this is the center of the town where every guest to the city must have to pass through.
One of such is the three-way link 2.4-kilometer Science School Road located in the heart of the state capital.
Honestly, the road has been nice to us because before it's not motorable. We can barely find it so easy to trek with leg. But for now, honestly, the road is among the best roads so far in Nasarawa State.
The road is okay, it's nice, road everybody have access to the road now, but before it's not like this.
We can buy flour, they can bring it free distance. There's no any gallop there or whatsoever. Customer can come in without any disturbance on the road. The road is now free and good.
There's more in the offing to ease the hardship of the people, especially farmers. Bridges and culverts will be constructed in rural areas before the rains set in.
We must ensure that the roads are motorable and nice with all the necessary inputs that are supposed to be walkways, a nice road, drains, and very clean surroundings.
Construction of roads, bridges and culverts is a major priority for Governor Tanko Almakura, who says his focus is to touch the lives of communities in the 13 local government areas of the state.
Of Hallelujah community in Oshogbo, a settlement directly positioned side by side a Muslim community, are kicking against the proposed demolition of their homes and offices. If the proposed demolition is carried out, this will be the second phase of the exercise, as over 20 homes have already undergone demolition by the Osun State government since 2012. The residents are accusing the State Capital Territory Development Authority of bias, an allegation they deny.
Some artisans at Hallelujah community in Oshogbo, the Osun State capital, protesting the proposed demolition of their office structure, which they claim is being championed by the general manager of the State Capital Territory Development Authority. These artisans comprise of block makers, interlock makers, auto mechanics, cement dealers, amongst others. Many of them say they have been here for over 15 years.
We have taken the issue to the level. We went to the party secretary and party chairman of the Famodu. He intervened. He called the chairman of the GM, Capital Territory. If you want these people to relocate, so that we will relocate these people amicable.
This is the approval. This is the approval. So also power line, NEPA 2, call IBDC now to give me approval.
But the Osun State government explains that despite repeated notices served to this group of people, they have continued to operate along this stretch, which the government says is unapproved.
Even if they want us to leave this place, they should provide us an alternative. That is the main thing. We are not against the government.
Someone now come that government sending to go and demolish everywhere, which I don't believe.
It is the decision of the state government that people who occupy roadside, they are illegal occupiers. You must have heard that in the media several weeks ago, that people who occupy under the high tension power line like this must leave.
But the people do not seem satisfied with this line of defense.
Let them say to us, let them give all the artisans 2 million so that they will go and find their ways house out.
It's a federal government land. We are under high tension. It's because of we don't see food to eat. That is why we are here. If not, we don't supposed to be here.
People have benefited from this government. Let them apply that they need a site.
One of the requests of these residents is to be relocated to another site, and government appears to be considering this option. But it seems obvious, going by the determination of the people, that these protesters may not bend backwards until the agitation is properly addressed.